these hour-long episodes just don't cut it for this show. We got 2 leads, and this week we got to see 2 one-on-one dates, one kind of little partial date, and basically a morning brunch together and an elimination. And it hit so fast that nothing really developed. Like, I didn't feel like anything really developed this week. So, like, we started off with Kurt and Steven competing to get to see who would go on the high life date and who would go on the, no, I guess low life date's not really the right word, but let's go with that, the low life date. And it, like, that was kind of almost like the highlight of the whole episode, like them racing, tossing the bales, flipping the tires, popping the champagne bottles, putting the tuxedos on, all to crown Kurt as king of Lakeshore Manor. And he gets to pick who, well, I guess they both, like, it was like, that was another thing that was weird. Like, it wasn't like the winner got to go on a date, the loser didn't. They both still get to go on a great date. Just one's fancier and one's more laid back. So Kurt wins. He gets crowned as king of Lakeshore Manor, and then selects Carolyn to go on a date with him. Shockingly, no developments there in that relationship. Anytime Kurt tries to broach any sort of subject of substance, Carolyn just pulls back and tells him, oh, we'll sort that out later. I don't know if any of you are watching Married at First Sight right now, but reminds me very much of the tactics used by one called Alyssa this season. Just push your problems off till tomorrow and deal with them then. On top of that, we got some little snippets of Carolyn where, like, she's just not nice. She's just not nice. She's just not a nice person. There's no substance to this connection between Kurt and Carolyn, and that was on display once again tonight at their date. On the other end, Steven gets to select his date, and he takes Annie. I thought that she had kind of been fading to the background a little bit, and then she gets the date with Steven. Went pretty well. Nothing too wild. Basically had like a little picnic together and bounced around in a bouncy castle. And like, even there, I didn't feel like anything additional developed there between Steven and Annie. Like, we all knew that they liked each other before, and we all know that they still like each other after. So a little bit of just a non-event in my opinion. After the dates, Whitney decided to cash in on her golden coin. She's kind of been bouncing back and forth between Kurt and Steven, but she decides to use that golden coin on on Kurt to get a little bit of alone time. Honestly, he's a hard man to get alone. So if you were interested in him, the golden coin might be the only way to get that time. Their time together went pretty well. I kind of view that as Whitney declaring that she's here for Kurt and not for Steven. We'll see if that changes anything between that relationship between Whitney and Steven. We didn't really get to see that. Yeah, that's it. Those are the dates for the week. From there, we got a little morning brunch together where the highlight probably was Amanda saying that she was thinking about going home, and Kurt asked her to at least sleep on it to reconsider her decision. And then we move into the elimination. I don't think there was much of a surprise here as Suzan went home. Everybody else stays. I feel like everybody else at least has some level of connection. Steven, he's got Annie, who we mentioned before, Amber. I would probably say those are the two front runners there. There's also Brianna that is interested in Steven. For Kurt, we have Carolyn. and Amanda. Those would be his two front runners. We can probably add Whitney to that list now, leaving Kala kind of floating in between the two. She did express a little bit more interest towards Kurt this episode, but honestly, I feel like she has a better connection with Steven. Next episode should be good as everyone's parents come to town, which has to be an interesting episode. Like the Bachelor and their hometowns, when it's the final four, go and have like basically a one-on-one meeting with the families is always interesting. Now imagine doing that all together and with 7 women all at once and 2 leads. It should be very entertaining, and I'm very much looking forward to that. That's going to be it for me this week. Probably missed something, but who cares? As always, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Until next time, we will see you later.